Hello guys, welcome back to another video on Assetto Corsa Competizione on the PlayStation 5. Today I'm just going to go through a quick video to help deal with some of the button mapping issues that there are at the moment. So this is for anyone who's having an issue where you're pressing one button but multiple inputs are taking place on the game. So with me personally on my wheel, I've got a Fanatec CSL Elite. When I press L2 or R2, I'm currently getting multiple inputs happening at once. So if I just go onto the track a second, so I'm sitting in the pit lane, and if I press L2, it's bringing up the pit lane menu, or the menu to adjust my pit stop. And if you have a look at the indicator button, you can see it's also activating the left indicator at the same time. If I press the right button, R2, I'm getting the right indicator turning on. It's also, I'm not sure if you can hear that, it's the ignition button, and it's changing the dashboard all at once. Now if I go into controls, and you can see here, so nothing is mapped for starter, but R2 is making it work in the game. Nothing is mapped for next dash page or previous dash page. You can see also there's nothing mapped for left indicator or right indicator. So at the moment, how it is now, if I'm pressing those two buttons, all those inputs are taking place even though they're not mapped in settings. So what you need to do is make a note of which inputs are being activated in the game, and then you want to go into control bindings and set all of those to, for me, X. Okay, so left indicator, X, then right indicator, do the same thing, X, and then I'm going to scroll up to, what was the other one, next dash page, X, previous dash page, X, and starter, X, and the last one was the MFD pit stops. So I'm going to map that also X. Then I'm going to go back up to look back, which is what I normally use the X button for. Now, unfortunately for me, L2, I can't get to stop working as cycling through the MFD. But fortunately, that's not too much of a bad thing because I normally use that button anyway. And to be honest, I like using L2 and L3 and having one of those mapped as automatically bringing up the pit stop menu there. But at least it has stopped activating the indicator at the same time. And R2 is now completely unmapped. So I can go back into options, controls, and I can map that to the starter, which I like to use R2 for. So I've got the ignition as R3 and the starter as R2. So now when I go back on track, I can press R3 for the ignition, R2 to start the car, and then L2 will cycle through the MFD for me, all while not activating the indicator. So for me, that's definitely a good workaround and a solution for now. There's not multiple things happening at once, which can be quite frustrating. So there is kind of a solution. Hopefully we will see that completely fixed in an update in the future. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again very soon.